Hello, 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 everyone. Whew, welcome to Sussex Saturday. I am VS Speaks Royally. Thank y'all for being patient and hanging out and waiting. Just as I started the stream, it looked like it said 11:30 p.m. and I just chuckled. I'm like, oh, it's going to be one of those days that it's just woosah, woosah, woosah. I'm back here trying to load so much stuff and then getting messages from StreamYard. You have too much. So I may not cover everything I had wanted to, but we're here. We're going to have fun. hmm Let me just see if the last tidbits that I wanted to. Oh, yeah, they did load. Okay, let me see if I can get them in any particular order that will make sense to me. All right. Without them popping in and giving up the ghost. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, I'll get it together somehow, some way. So, I hope you all are doing well this Saturday. The sun came out, thankfully. Hopefully, those in New York City that have been impacted, you're able to sort yourselves out. That and even parts of Jersey, I understand, were impacted by the rain. Like seeing video. First, I got a news alert, and I was like, "What? Flooding in New York City? Okay." It's the cynic in me that raised in the tri-state area, so I'm like, okay, sure." Then I see video on the app formerly known as, and I was like, my gosh, look at the water's up to the tires on the cars. I'm like, okay. Then someone shared on IG a video of somebody going down into the subway. See, that would be the last place that I would go. On a nice hot summer day, if you ever go into New York and you ride the subway, you'll understand that smell. So going down into the subway and then stepping into water that's meeting you midway of the staircase, yeah, no way in the world. So I pray all will start drying out because that was scary. That was scary to see. So, whew, but yeah, I'm just trying to make sure. Hi, Hindu, how are you? Make sure that my all of my little tidbits that I wanted loaded have loaded. All right, so I'm going to get my banner going. It just welcomes everybody. All of you in, please remember to hit the thumbs up. If you're able to share out. I will appreciate it. Yeah. Let's get into it. I think I have enough to get cranking. All right. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. I'm going to read my favorite quote that I read every Sussex Saturday. You can find it on the Archwell site. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. To see a lot of what was announced and that we were um, told about from either their charities um, and what appeared on the Archwell site, they live up to this quote here. They live up to the statement. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. Who they connect with, you know, usually falls under this same motto, and that's why they are our faves. And just to give a little zhuzh to the time, so this is Saturday. I think it was Thursday. It could have been Wednesday. No, it had to have been after that. I saw the Archwell was, well, see, Thursday is trash time, so I try to leave everything positive for the Sussexes out of it as much as I can. So understand when you're going to see this, especially squatty. So Archwell was trending, and I believe it was Thursday. And then out there is that they had provided, along with the Genico Foundation, supplies to girls to help them. As we know, born in the US, many of us have no idea what it's like to go without supplies when we begin puberty, that we either can't go to school, we can't be in public or anything like that. We're just, it just never crosses the mind. But in many regions and parts of the world, that is a reality for young girls. It really shouldn't be when it is a natural bodily function. So thankfully, we know that that is one of those that is true and dear to Meghan's heart. And um, Archwell Foundation is giving out some book bags, and in it is school supplies as well as menstrual products to the young scholars in Nigeria. And, we've recently found out that, Meghan does have Nigerian heritage. So thank you, Toria. All right. So if you went out to the Archwell Foundation, you know, um, they had gotten some other press that was talking about it, and it was really cool. And then on the Archwell site, it just says providing back to school essentials for girls in Nigeria. And I love the pictures that they provided. I think this is so beautiful. The looks and the joy on their faces, the appreciation. And this, this one is just the cutest. The cutest. So as you see, there's other things besides, you know, monthly menstrual products in the bag, which, like they said, school supplies, but it's pretty cool to see. Hello, Archwell. Can y'all have a store, please? I don't think you have a store on your site yet. Okay, thank you. And so here they are getting their book bags, and then this one I happened to see probably on the app formerly known as, and I just had to snag it because I don't think it's on the website, but it could have been. So that is what Archwell has been up to. And then SmartWorks drops something on us, and it was like, oh, okay, thank you. Because, some of us are keeping track of them, and then, on the peripheral, mind you. But beginning of September, they celebrated 10 years, and it was so sweet. Meghan sent a message to them, and they put it on IG, and thankfully, squatties are all over it. And I love the picture that they provided with it. And here's a statement. And they were just saying, as part of our 10th anniversary celebrations, we are delighted to share a message from our patron, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, thanking the SmartWorks community for everything they do to help unemployed women in need. Now, it kind of makes sense. She launched SmartWorks in September. I believe she had just come out of maternity leave with Archie, and that's when we had gotten the word. There was a lot going on in that September, so you know, but she stated, "Congratulations to the entire SmartWorks community on 10 incredible years of transforming lives. For the last decade, you have made an indelible mark on women across the UK who have walked into your doors in need of more than just an outfit. They needed someone to believe in them. As I've said before, you provide much more than a handout. At SmartWorks, you provide a handheld. Over the years, I've seen firsthand the unforgettable smile that comes across a woman's face when she receives a SmartWorks experience of care, inspiration. Let me take my banner down for a second. Inspiration and empowerment. Something changes in her in that moment and sets her on a path she may never have thought possible." Thank you, Megan. Always so thoughtful, so considerate. Um, Even with her work with this charity, I mean, she just caught so much hell in the UK. I don't even, it's sad, but congratulations to SmartWorks. Squad showed you how we do when Megan's behind a project. When you had your, what do they call it? It was like the 3 items. I think they sold 3 items, and then um, one went to SmartWorks, and then one, of course, product that the buyer received. So it's kind of cool. A capsule. Was that what it was? Is that how they call it? Someone will inform me below. Hopefully they still continue that. And maybe they need something updated. Like, hello. I saw a squatty kind of begging Megan for her facial routine. The what does she use? Can you imagine if Megan came out with a line, makeup or cleansing product line? Okay. Would you all go broke? I bet you would. Okay. And this is a picture that was part of what they sent out on the app formerly known as, but here on IG, and it's fantastic. For those who are not aware, SmartWorks is, of course, a charity that Megan had chosen when she was still within the firm. And they provide for women coming back into the workforce regardless of the situation and circumstances that they were not in the workforce. And it provides, like she said, not just an outfit, because they are allowed to, they can pick one outfit for an interview, but they give them the skills. They do mini runs of interviews, mock interview, helping them along the way. And then once they get the job, I think they can come back and get another outfit or two, something like that. So SmartWorks is pretty wonderful thing. And as we know, Megan's heart for women. Yes. Empowerment, empowerment, feminist empowerment. Okay. Going into Squatty Corner, I want to welcome Nash back to channel membership. Thank you for rejoining. I so appreciate you. All right. I know Nightbot drops these links. I just want to remind everybody, I do have a store that has merch for VS Speaks Royally, t-shirts, sweatshirts as we're getting into cool weather, water bottles, face masks, because you do need those again. And Church Nelly, not yet for the shot glass, because I know you're going to ask. All right. I'm also on the road to the 10K subs. That's my next milestone. And yeah, I just wanted to remind y'all. All right. So we're getting into our pre-trash time. And right before we go into trash time, I will check comments because they're climbing a little bit. Let me see. All right. I did do a community post about this, but just to alert you that um, I believe it's October. Let's see, I'll give the wrong date now. I think it's October 5th on the Hallmark channel, the Dater's Handbook, or I call it the Dater's Handbook will be airing, which is one of the 2 Hallmark movies that Megan did pre-Harry. Yeah. It's a cute little movie, you know. Which one will she choose? All right. Now, I saw this on Facebook. And this morning, I believe, and was like, "Oh," like, if I paused for a second because I was like, "Oh, what is she in?" And then I said, "Wait a minute, wait a minute." So, if you have Peacock and you want or, you're interested in signing up for it, I'm just letting you know that Jessica Pearson moves to the Windy City in the Spins spinoff streaming now on Peacock. So, it's called Pearson. Should be quite interesting and with some fire. So, being that they're saying it's a suit spinoff, hey, those if you have Peacock, let us know. I don't. I can't with any other streaming services and anything else right now. Let's see. So, I saw this picture of a young Harry with a garbage bag in one hand with that's full of items, probably clothes, and has a suit in another hand, and I'm like, "Oh, this is how they wanted him is in the rest of his life." Harry's not supposed to be wearing, Armani or, Dior or anything, but just, throw on whatever, put the rest of the clothes in a in a garbage bag, and then, travel to whatever. Yeah, pauper prince. That's what they wanted for him. All right, with all that has occurred with Woody Woot this week and LF, the other person on GB News. So, Stop the Funding was speaking about this. Stop Funding Hate was speaking about this. And then the squatty said, "Have you seen this, Mishan? It's upsetting, but how they don't view Meghan as a human being is so scary." So, Squad has been screaming this for 7 years. So, a lot of the world is slowly catching up or waking up or seeing for themselves. And he did reply. So he was just saying it's generally disturbing and concerning how, and he added, Ofcom could have ignored such a focused and sustained attack on one person. And to that, yes. And they've it's not like things weren't reported to them because PM I know has been reported many times, and it's just, oh yeah, well, nothing we can do. And then they move on. So yeah, maybe y'all need to consider who runs Ofcom. Get a little more diversity on that, although, some it all depends on the mindset of the diverse people that are at it. Anyway, let me move on. More pre-trash, but this is royalty involved. So, a statue of younger Queen Nadet Yala of the Kingdom of Walu, Senegal. I thought this was beautiful. This is in bronze. The intricacy of this is just phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. We are beautiful. We come, oh my goodness, the history is long and rich, although the narrative has changed. As we know, the narrative of our beginnings has changed over the years. Anyway, here we go. So, one little tidbit. I saw this that Squatty had shared, and I wanted to. I'm absolutely convinced Disney drew inspiration from Princess Meghan for their new character, Princess Aisha. Similar features and freckles, a resemblance is uncanny. When I tell you Squad sees, nothing gets past them. So I was just like, wow, okay, okay, Disney, we see you. We see you. Then I came upon a clip that just sends it home. And it's the interview that Harry did on his Spare tour when he was doing his tour for the book Spare. And in it, this is what he was saying. Now, I will play it for you. Since there's no music, I'll play it, and it's short. But it hits home as we move into trash time.
To my mum as well. And look, they always knew that my wife was going to leave because of the way that they were abusing her. But I think the most embarrassing thing is that I just decided to leave with her.
Do they think the intent was to make her to leave or to break her spirit so she would be easier to control?
Hmm. I mean, that's where the clip basically leaves off. So they always knew that my wife was going to leave because of the way they were abusing her. But I think the most embarrassing thing was that I decided to leave with her. And Squad was saying that all along. That just kind of revved up the hatred that he loves his wife so much. And of course, by then Archie was here, and the thing that he has longed for all his life, to have his unit, wife, children, and that had come to fruition. So, yeah. Hearing it, sometimes people need to hear Harry, but they need to listen to him. And again, this is during the book tour for Spare. So, yeah, it's not something that she's controlling him. He was speaking the truth. He was dropping a lot of information. It's just, do people really pick up and listen to him? Do they really, really listen to him? All right. So, being we are pre-trash time, let me just check the comments. It's over 100. Let me see. Yes, Sharon, mic drop. Big time. Boom. Um, Little Mac, that was my error. I didn't even realize it said 11:30 p.m. I don't even know how it changed to that, mind you. I'm usually really careful on that, but just call it the full moon effect when I did the scheduling. So, my bad, my bad. I know everybody's like, "What? She started?" Yeah. Now you should have known that was an error for me. 11:30 at night. Well, kids. Pearson came out in 2019. Sailing. Oh, really? Oh, began streaming exclusively on Peacock. Oh, okay. August 31, 2023. Well, that's good. See, I tell you, I just see random stuff and I was like, wow, how come I didn't know about this? But I don't watch TV like that. Antoinette VS Pearson was good as hell. Go watch Excellent, just like Suits. Both are awesome to watch. Well, I mean, could it possibly be a Suits reboot? I know that Patrick had to apologize for a couple of pictures he showed, behind the scenes while the strike was still going on, which has now been resolved. So, anyway. But it would be cool for a reboot. Woo! Patricia, we had images of him with a Harry Potter trunk, and instead he had to carry garbage bags. Will do. Diane, yes, Harry's matched luggage set back in the Eton days was a 10-pack of hefty bags. That's so sad. That's so sad. Now, mind you, many of us growing up, I mean, that might have been something before, luggage was that thing that you had. Um, but yeah, it's just not someone who comes from a family that is, quote, elite and has so much. But if that's to spare, think of those little ones running around. Well, whatever place they live at now, because I don't think it's KP, but nevertheless, anyway. When that was really sad, Bet Baldy, William clothes were packed for him. Oh Lord, probably now he has his own person to just. He just hopefully he washes his own behind. Let me just say that. Ugh. But I don't think he'll have. Well, he might wind up with. Okay, if you've seen Coming to America, you'll understand the bath scene. Okay. But it probably wouldn't be who pops up out of the water. It'd probably be the same. And you'll have to figure out exactly what I'm talking about. And we're going to move right along. Let me get into trash time and stop the foolishness. Okay. Because I can see where this is headed. Uh, those dumbasses, what did they expect, the idiots? They truly believed he was going to stay. They truly believed, although they didn't treat him as family and as a loved one, but you'll stay because you have nothing else. You have nothing else. Thankfully, Di saw fit that he had much more than that, and it was set aside, and it grew a little bigger with interest, and then he was able to truly break free. The freedom flight? Yes, Lord. Okay. Here, they wanted him to abandon his wife and child to be William's scapegoat. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, ooh, let me see if I can. Let me make sure I can bring this clip in because I don't know if this clip is here. I'm gonna keep on talking to you, da 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 da, because someone, I was trying to do a little research to see if it was true or not. I'll just say that someone ate at a um, restaurant in Poland. Mhm. That now has people like, oh, okay, just put it all out there. But yeah, I don't know what I did. It must be on my phone. I don't see it in here. Oh, maybe it's in this folder. I have so many folders. Let me just look. Let me look. Scan, scan. What is that? Nope. Nope. What is that? Let me open this. Oh, Lord. I should have clicked on it over here. I'm just trying to find this clip that I had. I want to see if. I hope it's not. Oh, I hope it's not the foot because that was nauseating enough the first time. I do not want to do that to you. I should put my clip of Charles licking his lips in such a disgusting way, but I won't do that to you. What did I do with it? I know I have it. See? They don't want me to share it. The ancestors are like, oh no, do not share that right now. Okay, so I'm not going to share it. But anyway, yeah, it was a special restaurant or the clientele that goes to this restaurant. All right, so let me just check the last few comments. Hilda, how are you, sis? As she's spamming. Hopefully you hear me. Say hi, Hilda. She would be getting on me. I'm in your stream. Okay, Diane, they only listened to Harry throughout his if they only listened to Harry throughout his life instead of using him for their own purposes, they would have known he would leave with Her Royal Highness Meghan and protect his family. Yep. The other ones that he the other ones who he dated would have and that were UKers, I'll say it like that, or accepted by the UK folks. Yeah, they would have been happy to stay. Of course, if his accommodations were a little different, I'm sure they would have tried to lock him down on marriage a long time ago. Wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. All right, let me just scan again. Scan. Okay. I'm going to get into trash time because it's just some of them need to be in trash time. And as the subject says, Harry and Meghan took private trip. UK Rota reports. That is trash, and that's why it's there. Okay, yeah. It took me a while to get to it, but that's why. That's why. So if all hearts and minds are on one accord, here we go. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So it was reported out, I believe it was the Telegraph that reported this out, that, after the Invictus, they're still talking about the Invictus folks, that Harry and Meghan took as they call it, detour, because I think they had people waiting in California. Haha, suckers, to catch them at LAX. But they went from Dusseldorf to Lisbon before traveling, to uh, um, just to hang out with his cousin Eugenie and her husband and chip chaps and all that. I guess maybe the kids stayed home, but I guess Fergie watched her grands. But they hung out, and how they know all this, don't know. Why you're tracking a private trip, I don't know. They're not working royals. Do you know that, Rhoda? They're not working royals. So what Harry and Meghan do, whether it's business side or private, none of your business. But I do like that there were no leaks, and there haven't been any leaks out of Montecito. So I kind of wonder, is this true? And then, how did y'all know about this? Because now I'm going to start looking side-eyed even harder at Eugenie. Okay. Uh-huh. Leave them alone. Who cares where they go? Um, Harry had been there for over a week. So, yes, and actually had to go into the UK for an event. So, let him get his rest and relaxation how he uh, uh, likes to get it. Okay. Y'all don't mind me. Whoa. All right. All righty. Mm. Um, AL was trending. Mhm. Not on the good feet of AI, but with her little spat with she jumped into the girl fight between Woody Woot and Fox, L Fox, and yeah, so she was trending for a while, and then people were bringing up all this stuff on her, and I'll just say the last name, Saville. Yeah, so some of y'all know she knew his shenanigans, his disgusting, horrible antics, and didn't say a word. She protected that man as well as who he was connected with, who is currently king. Okay, and I'm gonna move on from that. So AL, leave Harry and Meghan out your mouth since you have an issue with not reporting on things you know about, like Randy Andy and all them trips and all that stuff. Okay. I saw this and I bust out laughing. I guess the queen consort forgot where she was, because if you have to put your head that far down to look smell flowers, there's a problem. There's a problem. But someone did put a side by side picture, which I have somewhere. Don't ask. Yeah, it didn't make it into StreamYard. Um, but we've seen when an animal, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Y'all get the picture. Squatties understand. Squatties understand. So let me sound the trumpets. This is why all hell is breaking loose all over the world. Okay. There's storms and this and that's that going on. So I took this from when Omen had released it. So yesterday, because they need a good pat on the back on a Friday before the news cycle is winding down for the week. The whales will visit Cardiff to celebrate for the first time in their entire royal lives Black History Month. Save it. And how I go about it is F you. It's all performative. It means absolutely nothing, and you can shove it right up your behinds. You did nothing to protect the biracial American sister-in-law. You didn't even try to acknowledge her. And I know sometimes we see pictures of Space, the way he looks at her. It's not that he's admiring her. It's disgust in his eyes. So, Mr. Wonder, although it's never been confirmed that it was you, but we can pretty assured say that it is you, because if you're trying to use this stunt, because I'm going to call it a stunt, to kind of raise your profile and get you to be, quote, a statesman, that you really care about diversity, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Because there's a lot that has gone down and you've sat quietly. The only time you spoke about racism is when it came down to the footballers and all those ugly, disgusting things that were said at football games. Okay. Fuck off. All right. But anyway, they're going to mark, Black History Month. And I wish those that were going to be used as props would suddenly have to find something else to do at the last minute, because this is what they would love to walk. This is their Black History moment. She just look at the smile on her face. Look at, oh, they're carrying me. This, oh, I'm, ah, yeah. Someone in squad did this, and I hollered, and I'm like, I'm gonna share it because yeah. If you can shake hands through chain link fence, keep that distance. Okay, that's the distance. Now, what y'all do over there, so be it. But it was only through with Meghan being over there that I even knew there was a Black History Month, and I'm like, why don't you sync it? But okay, royal family never said two iotas about it beforehand. Now these are two grifters, I'll call them, because they'll grift into and take the project, and you know, grifters, especially the female one in the picture. Okay. So her cosplayings just keep on going, and people are noticing, and they're making the remarks, and they're saying a lot. So, um, just so let me remove my banner for a second so you can see that this was sent out. Kate Middleton's attempt to copy everything Meghan got abused for is so sinister. I guess messy buns no longer break protocol. So I know for squatties, y'all have seen this probably on quite a few of the podcasts, Sussex Positive podcasts, but Meghan caught literal hell for her messy bun, which to me is elegant. It's just called messy because she just puts it up and doesn't try to make it perfect. And being that Miss now I'm going to acknowledge Black History Month. Acknowledge about your marriage first. Kate. Grifting, claiming that you come from parents who are millionaires, yet they're bankrupt. You grifter. Acknowledge that side with your uncle who did some horrific stuff, peeing on the street that was pictured, and chopping with a card. You know how folks do when they chop the booger sugar. Okay, deal with that instead of trying to copy Meghan, which is diabolical, which is creepy as. It's just disgusting. But you want to celebrate Black History Month. You did nothing. And then you allowed them headlines to go out that she made you cry, Kate. And now you want to celebrate Black History Month. Shove it up your two bony behinds. And I know one of you will love it very much. Now, here's where Squatty is taking, and I'm sure somebody will higher up out there in the media. You know, the UK media probably won't touch this with a 10-foot pole, but they say, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Not when it comes to this situation. No, 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 no. Because if you rat on one and you rant and rave, and this one broke protocol, and the hair, and this, and the outfit, and that, and, and then the same bony heifer with a white pigment can wear the same similar outfit, if not the same, and get the praises, you mother truckers over there can go shove it up your asses. Black History Month, please. Okay. Because here's Meghan with the messy bun. Now, this caught me by surprise. So, Meghan Markle's messy bun is practically a celebrity in its own right. Now, what got me is deemed groundbreaking and relatable AF, but also sloppy and an affront to royal protocol. What protocol? It's hair. It's her hair pulled up. And from what I see from the dry edges and ends and of the other royals over there, because the Princess Royal could use some moisturizer in her hair. I don't think y'all even know what that is in shampoo. You shampoo, you put moisturizer. All them dry. I gotta wonder about cosplay's hair, because throwing wigs on, whatever, allegedly. But hey, if it works for her. But here's her in a messy bun recently. This is her, I guess her ode to a sister-in-law she doesn't even acknowledge. You didn't even wish her a happy birthday back in August. So F you. You didn't even, please. So acknowledging Black History Month. All them people over there in the UK, Lord, they're just using y'all as props like they did all them children, the children of color, like they did those children at the playgrounds whenever she was building them stupid playgrounds that were going to get ripped down anyway. So, okay, she didn't build them, somebody else did, but it was her design, whatever. I don't think too much design happens in her brain. Now, this is from, I'll just take my banner down for a moment. Oh, it doesn't show it. This is from January of this year when Catherine says early childhood is the key to adult life. Well, duh. This is the future consort that all of y'all got to look forward to that live over there. Yeah, this is your future consort. Um, I did see this on the app formerly known as, and I thought immediately of cosplay. If you want to really let him go, but you just want to hold on to a ring, that blue sapphire, you just have this thing of showing your hand so you can see the ring. Here's one for you. It won't cost you much. It still will give you that feel and that effect when you look down at your hand when he goes his way and you go yours. Now, I saw this and I was like, this is space to the umph degree. This is space. A narcissist wants the authority of a king while having the accountability of a toddler. Incandescent with rage. Yep, that's him. This is space. Thinking you're this, but you're really that. One day I hope Harry pummels you, but nevertheless. So I did see this picture, and the narrative of the deranger was that she's got her back. Sophie's got her back. And I'm like, how is it that when you see pictures of Meghan standing behind the future consort, that it's always, oh, look at her giving these dirty looks. Look at her. Well, that look on the Duchess of Edinburgh is not that such loving and caring kind, and she has her back. Doing engagements with her husband is having her back. Oh, and that's something I wanted to bring into. Let me see if I can pull that in, because that was. Did I pull that in? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. No. No. But I don't think she has your back. All of y'all over there are like the Game of Thrones fighting for another title, but nevertheless, I did see this and I chuckled. I want to know your thoughts on this because it makes no sense. I don't even know who Celeb Tatler is. I had to chuckle. This was yesterday. I saw this. Prince William reconciles with Prince Harry amid royal feud. You reconcile amid a feud. That doesn't even make sense. And y'all are talking out of your behinds because there are no leaks out of Montecito. I only believe if I ever hear it from Montecito spokesperson. And since we haven't, this is so hilarious to me. Of course, you're using a picture of them when it was Di's statue unveiling. And how many years ago was that? Okay. Let's not play. There was something with Archie. I'm not sure what these tabloids, what angle they're going at, but I'm just going to say leave Archie alone. Just leave him alone. So, yeah, it was Hello Magazine, and it just said, Prince Archie is a star baker just like his mom. Now, this is September of 2023. Netflix was released when? In December, right? And people are just picking through now. Y'all really have nothing to write about. Write about those royals over there. Write about those royals over there. Not understanding why you're not writing about those royals over there. Oh, But maybe if people will just read between the lines, we will see maybe this is why y'all won't write about those royals over there. So KP is confirms that, cosplay is not going to be going to Singapore with space in November because using the kid as an excuse. hmm But yet Meghan can't, all those headlines about Meghan staying behind because it was Archie's birthday and blah, 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 when it was the Kanye Nation. Yeah. So she's staying because he has exams. Um, we've heard you speak, Catherine. What exams are you trying to help your son with, who one day will be king and will probably not treat you any better than he does now? But okay. I mean, everybody's out here reporting rumors. Ooh. Why don't y'all just, as I labeled this, just make the announcement. Just make the announcement, and then, all will be fair. Just make the announcement and call it a day. Those that are so love with y'all can eventually get over it and then move on. But yeah, just make the announcement. Call it a day. Call it a day. Let me see, what is this? Oh, that was just the off com, yeah, and then Space didn't have any comment about that. So speaking of, GBN is not off the radar. Many of their many of their talking heads still going at it, and Meghan is still talk of the town. Woody Woot, for those that aren't aware, was not only suspended from GBN News, but Daily Mail terminated their contract with them, which doesn't speak much because the slime of the slime always seem to slime right back to the top of the barrel of crazies when it comes down to the tabloidish work over there. So I'm sure he will reappear in time. But the clown cars just keeps on rolling down that street. Just keeps rolling on down that street. And the lady in black is still coming for y'all. She's still coming for y'all. One by one, coming for y'all. Maybe two by two, three by three. But she's going to get y'all. Now, I wanted to kind of close before I jump into comments, just the trash time. But I'm going to share this funny that I saw. This just gives you a glimpse into my personality, and maybe some of y'all will find it funny too. So here's a person in a gym. Which machine are you comfortable with? And then the person points at the vending machine. I'm sorry, but this tickled me to no end. I was like, oh my gosh, that would be me. Whew, forget this equipment trying to work out. It's that machine right over there that I'm comfortable with. Okay, let me jump into comments, see what's happening over there with you all in these here comments. I'm gonna scroll up and then let me see, what time is it? 12:24. Okay, I will go to about noon mark and try to. And here's the comment. Oh my gosh. Church Nelly, oh, horish at her trow. Yeah. It looks like she was grazing. You two, Gwen and Church Nelly. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. I can't. Little Mac, it looks like the woman is saying, good horsey. She could have been. Uh oh my god. Coughing fit started. Okay. Carmilla wasn't smelling them, she was eating them. It looks like she was. I mean, I had to like pause because I was like, is her face completely down there or did someone do that? But yeah, no, I saw the picture a couple of times. I was like, okay. Sharon, Princess Meghan is a true Leo. Love win. Yes. But the claws of a Leo will come out when you least expect it to if you keep on nudging. So, ooh, I hope she's writing a memoir. I really do. Diane, the roader truly hates having to cover Seabiscuit, Mumbles, Grumbles, Chaz, and the rest of the Gilligan Isle. They need the Sussexes. Well, needing people, you seem you would treat them a little better. You would have backed off. You would have left them alone. Harry told you that back in 2016. But no, can't do that. So hopefully their sales are dwindling as quickly as many of their hairlines over there. Churchill using black people as effing props. Yep, that's all it is to me. Anyway, that's my opinion. Rhonda, no share. She was trying to eat them. Okay, Lottie, I'm so glad Harry didn't marry Cressida. That girl was an airhead. Kate would have shown enough rain her way. Oh, she probably was giving her enough. I mean, to see how the paparazzi over there when they claim that royals aren't papped, but when they go out, oh, okay, sure. It's so convenient. But yeah. Well, he was young. I mean, mind you, they were young, and I'm glad he didn't marry at a young age. I'm not sure with all that he was still working through that it would have worked out well. But he had his ish together by the time he met the woman that broke the conveyor belt. Which speaks volumes for the few, because he said it was only a few that made him look twice. But Lorna, I see your comment, Lorna, on the ring, that certain ring that has nothing to do with what goes on your finger. Yes. Oh, and to those in the well, I was blown away yesterday. I know this has nothing to do with the Sussexes as pertains to Sussex Saturday, but there was an arrest made yesterday in the murder of Tupac Shakur, and I was blown away that after 27 years, knowing that there is no statute of limitations, but I still, when I looked at the TV, I happened to just turn the channel and I looked and was like, what did I just read? And did a double take and had to grab the phone and take a picture because I was just like, wow. So, yeah, hopefully those behind Diana's will come to justice too. Okay, Mina. Will and Kate really need to sit their asses down somewhere talking about marking Black History Month. Oh, yeah, Black Britain's History Month. Yeah. Are the flights still occurring where they're deporting people of color? I just asking a question because, they'll probably stop it for a moment and then restart it as soon as the month is over. Lily Bell, please take this about the censuses with a pinch of salt. Here in the UK, we know better not to believe anything from the Telegraph. Remember, CT from the Telegraph. Oh yeah, but it's just amazing that they don't write about. My whole thing with covering that is they don't write about the private trip. They don't even hint at it of these others over there, especially the king, the consort when they vacation either together or separately, more so separately. And then the future ones, more so separately, probably. Um, yeah, they don't talk about that. And I wonder if that article wasn't a deflection from um, the one that was circulating with the picture of, and it is him sitting at a table within this restaurant that is LGBTQ. Mm, That's the clientele of that restaurant. Now, I'm going to move along because I don't even know where the picture is. It might be on my phone, but dang it, I didn't get pulled over here. So let me see. William doesn't know a damn thing about Black history. Give me an effing break. Listen, there was a picture. I want to say it was Barron that showed it. It was part of a collage, and you see space standing and like reaching down either to shake hands to somebody. That is not how you're going to get an understanding of Black History Month. And I don't want to see any pictures with you and your dipwit wife standing and lording over people. Sit down at a table. Don't worry, the black doesn't rub off. Um, and sit down at the table, really show interest. Prayerfully, you can stop on her foot if she goes to open her mouth because she will make a complete jackass of herself, asking some stupid question that probably doesn't even relate to anything that they have even said. But then again, go ahead, have free will, let her ask the questions. So is it black in Black History Month? I mean, that's something that she would probably ask. Okay, let me. Whoa! All right, trolling and cosplaying a biracial woman and her kids, but they want to honor Black History Month. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't. Mm-mm. Number one, why isn't the king and the current consort honoring of anything whatsoever? Just those two, the chain link fence going to shake hands through, being carried around, dip de dip de whoop de woo. No. Okay. Always using the children of color as props at the stupid playground, and then, come on now. Oh, Lord. Let me scroll through these. Mhm. uh, Little back. Look at Anne's hairstyle. If that's not breaking protocol, then nothing is. Thank you. As Baron says, and I wish I had a bell. Ding, 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 ding. That gets a bell. Okay. You just finished me. You just finished me, little Mac. Mm. I should have had a picture of her because, yes, that one right there. Pastor Stewart, how are you? Good to see you, sir. Mrs. S, even her neck look old. That bun make her look like a granny. Well, do. I'm sure that's not what she intended. But, a few dress coats and nobody would know the difference. Whew, y'all. Whew. Faith, copycat copy of Megan is sickening. It is. I don't know. It's just got to stop. It's got to stop. Lottie, how can we get a message to that damn? Um, you can get a message to her, I'm sure. But would she understand it? Okay, let me move on. Woosa, Diane. Every time they interview someone in Cardiff, they should ask about Meghan, Archie, Lily, in honor of Black history, since they are the family's Black historical figures. There you go. I mean, they didn't even acknowledge it when Meghan was there. Now you want to acknowledge it again. Okay. I'm going to start raging. Those they just can shove it right up their behinds. I said it nicely this time. Claudia, if Megan should braid her hair, is Mean Girl going to copy that also? Oh, she would find a way. She would find a way. And so many want Megan to wear her natural, and I can't find that interview that I watched. I'm going to find it one day and then bring that clip in and just take the hit from YouTube. But yeah. Mhm. In fact, speaking of YouTube, let me see something because they might be waiting until I get off my stream. Okay, nothing's popped in yet. um, Lorna, so is Deflated Kate going to write George's exams? Well, what is it? I mean, I would think they don't send those home. I know here we have end of semester exams, et cetera, but how old is he? I mean, they make it seem like he's in what we would call college or higher education after you graduate from high school. So you have elementary, high school, college, and then if you go on for a higher degree like a master's or PhD. But or it's just come on now. He's a kid. Although if he has his mother, never mind. Shut up, Howard. That's me slapping my wrists. Okay. Squatties, they will get their karma one by one. Mark my word, the British media will crumble. Monarchy is useless. Wait for the divorces. Well, oh, you said divorces. Oh, okay. Oh, and I did see the Duke, the newest Duke of Edinburgh, was in, oh Lord, what country was it? He was not at home. He was out in another country, and somebody told you I had so much that I couldn't even. So he's well enough to travel. We just hadn't seen him in so long, but them ears, man. Okay. It's funny. Charles grew into his, and Edward is are growing out. Okay. The older he gets. Let me see. Lottie Megan is not thinking about those. MF, and they know it. They don't deserve to be thought of. Yeah. Whoa. Too much, too much, too much. Marjorie. Uh-oh. Squad Detective Agency will uncover the truth that George's exams will not be around that time, but who are they trying to convince that dimwit Catherine actually spend time with the kids? Okay, I mean, there are nannies galore. Um, oh, you better believe somebody's going to, in the Sussex Detective or the Squad Detective Agency, yes, they're going to report it back. But you all have put it out there now, so. Hence why I just said, why don't they just go on and make the announcements? Unless allegedly two separate households because they arrive at certain engagements within the UK separately when they never did before. Mhm. Heck, they were late getting to the Conure Nation when they did arrive together, although that was allegedly for the cameras that were following them. But no whoop de doo was made of it. Hey Nora, the Stock Explorer, how are you? Faith Mumble can't even make a clear sentence. How in the hell is she going to support George? Hold his hand. Hold his hand. That's all. Uh, Lisa looks like the lady who was petting her. Well, she probably gets into that. There are people. What do they call them? Furries or something like that. That get into being animals. I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh, okay. Let me pay attention. Let me pay attention. Let me pay attention. Let me pay attention. Elaine, you come in the door and boom, there you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the love, the super sticker. I appreciate it so, 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 so very much. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. All right. Nash, 8 months. Again, thank you for rejoining. VS, my birthday is October 4th. Okay, thank you. I'll take a screenshot. I have to get the October birthdays locked in place. Thank you for letting me know. Let me just check my birthday list now because some birthdays. All right. Yes, yes. Let me insert a row so I can just go ahead on and okay. Put Nash in there. Thank you for letting me know because you were not on my list. And I needed to make sure I have you there. So 10-4. There we go. Gosh. Okay. Thank you very much for giving me the heads up. Let me get back to my screen. All right. We have that. Make sure that I have that noted. Oh, V, that bun. Let's you see she's wearing a wig. Ooh, jeez. Allegedly. Allegedly, she is. Some of the recent. Thank you, Tier. He was in Turkey. Thank you. I listen. That region of the world, I did not want to say the wrong country, and I knew that I was thinking Afghanistan. I was like, no, that's not it. So thank you, Turkey. Thank you, C Mac, Turkey. And he was there without his wife, if recollections don't vary. Whoa! So that might be where that, yeah. Well, do. Hello, I am Betty J. Gathers. How are you? Oh, Grace. Thank you so very much. I so Oh, y'all are wishing him a pre-happy birthday. That's so sweet. Nash, happy birthday in advance. But yeah, I'm gonna have you just right. I'm gonna have you just right. I have to do that today, I believe. All right. Grace, this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. And Gil said, and I'm getting in on this too. Thank you, Gil, for the super sticker. Okay, now I have to play it again. Y'all just bear with me. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. All right. y'all are punking me right now. Alma, every time I come back to this screen, there's another name there. Thank y'all. Thank you. So Alma, y'all want to do it one by one, and then y'all driving everybody else. But here you go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it, y'all. Okay. I'm just finding this funny. Because literally, as soon as I click back over, I love y'all. I really do. Y'all are trying to take me out in laughter today, which is a good way, mind you. But I thank you. All right, I must go back. Here we go, Lottie. Thank you. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Okay. Nash! Nash, you've got to be kidding me. Lorna, stop it. Oh, see, now Lorna, yours popped in before I could get over to the other screen. Oh my God. I love y'all. I do. Nash and Lorna, to you too for your super stickers. Oh my gosh. I'm truly like, y'all are taking me completely. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Church Nelly. Oh my God. Do you want your own play, Church Nelly? Thelma. Okay, what are y'all up to? What is going on? I'm so like caught off guard right now. Church Nelly. Thelma. Okay, y'all stop. This is for the two of you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank y'all. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, each and every one of you. Oh my Lord, that was hilarious. Y'all got me on that one. The timing of each of you. Whew. Wait a minute, Gil. Stop it. Oh my gosh. I do have tears in my eyes, y'all, from laughing. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. OMG. That is hilarious. Sharon. Oh, y'all. Oh, now you're saying happy birthday now. That is so sweet of you. Lady T, church. I'm going to have to get off the stream. Y'all are killing me right now. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my lordy. Okay, so um, Sharon is saying happy birthday to Nash. Church Nelly, thank you again, Lady T. So this is for the three of you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. To the three of you, stop it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, behave yourselves. Carlene! I'm joining the madness. I'm gonna have to go back through the stream and see who started this stuff. Oh my gosh. C Mac. Woo. Oh, the tears. I can't. Oh my Lord. This is for the two of you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Okay, I'm just gonna end. Like no outro, no nothing. I love y'all because y'all have just completely. Whew, I love y'all. I do. Whew. Let me hurry up and get off of here because y'all are trying it. Y'all are trying it. Y'all are trying it. Let me see. They're voting to avert a shutdown, so that's happening in our U.S. Congress. Okay, there we go. So you've heard you're making it rain, rain, rain. I guess I could sing it live, but no, we're not going to do that either. I think I've done last myself into. Whew. Nash, happy birthday in advance. Marshall, don't you even. Please remember to hit the thumbs up on the way out. I love you all. If you're able to share out, please share out. Spread the word, spread the word, spread the word. About VS Speaks Royally. I be darned, I didn't get off in time. V. My cheekbones are hurting now from smiling. I love y'all. V, this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Okay. All right. Marshall. Okay. Now, love y'all. Be safe out there. Wear your mask in public settings because, the bug is spreading. Hattie, you had to play along. Et tu, Hattie? Et tu? I'm never going to get off of here. Y'all have got to cut it out. You do. You have to cut it out. I love y'all. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Oh, you jokesters, you jokesters. Okay. Okay, here we go. Love y'all. Bye. Woo. I love y'all too.